Hey Rob, Coach Woodson's emphasized that he sees this next game against Purdue as the next game on the schedule. Do you hold that same mindset, or does being from Indiana and Lafayette specifically kind of give you an extra push?
Yeah, it definitely does. Just being here, just growing up, seeing that rivalry, being from Lafayette, like you said, you see the bad blood that's between Bloomington and Lafayette. So, yeah, I feel like all the guys from Indiana know how important this game is, and really, this is going to be big for the Big Ten. I feel like it's going to be huge for us at the end of the season.
Tom.
Hey, Rob, I was doing a little research, looking back. It's been, since 2016 that Indiana has beaten Purdue, and that was during your great high school year there, where you guys went to state. When you had first committed to Indiana, being in Lafayette, how were you sort of treated by fans, and the reaction to around town for you once you had committed to Indiana, living there and right there in Lafayette?
I wouldn't say it wasn't as bad as everyone makes it seem. Like I still get a lot of love from Lafayette and a lot of Purdue fans, but the main thing they say is whenever Purdue and IU play, they'll root for me, but they'll never root for IU. So that's the biggest thing.
Evan.
Hi, Rob. So you played Purdue a bunch over your career. You're probably familiar with them. How does that familiarity help defensively, especially against, guards you might be covering, such as Jaden Ivy and Stefanovic?
Yeah, I mean, I watch them all the time. I mean, I have a couple friends with the team, so I'm friends with them. So I know a lot of what they run, and I mean, it's pretty similar to what they've been running in the past too. So. Yeah, it's really big on they have a lot of off ball screens where they come off triple screens, down screens, and then they like to play out the post a lot. So our coaches and our coaching staff have really done a good job this week on the scout, and I feel like we'll be ready tomorrow.
Schumann.
Yeah, Rob, during this losing streak to them, do you feel like a theme has emerged? It's like, yeah, this is the one or two main things that always seems to pop up in that game, and it's the reason why we haven't been able to get over the hump against them?
Are you like what theme?
Like, is there a theme that you would say is the reason why you guys haven't been able to beat Purdue? In game, is there like one or two things that they've done or you've done that hasn't gone your way?
No, I wouldn't really say there's a theme, but I mean it's just Purdue. They're just really hard to guard. The way they run their offense, they cut really hard, and they're big, set really good screens, so they're a difficult cover. But I mean, I feel like we'll be ready this year for them.
Pegram.
Hey Rob, ticket prices are pretty ridiculous for tomorrow's game. $500 and up for good seats. When you hear that, what does that tell you about what the atmosphere will be like tomorrow?
It's going to be crazy. I mean, not having fans here last year, I feel like was a big part. But yeah, just the energy with both teams this year. There's a lot more buzz, I feel like, between the two teams this year. So I'm just ready to go out there and just see how it feels out there.
Dustin.
Hey, Rob, obviously one of your strengths as a defender is the ability to stop guys that want to just beat you off the dribble. I imagine that means you're probably going to have to deal with Jaden Ivy a decent bit. I mean, what makes him tough to stop? What makes him different, I guess, as far as trying to stop what he wants to do going off the bounce?
Yeah, I feel like he really excels in transition, and once he gets the ball in transition, it's hard to stop him. So I would say keep him in half court, and playing with the set defense is going to be a good thing for us. And then really just him playing off the bounce. His first stride is really long, and he knows how to really use his length. So I feel like it's going to have to be a team effort, and everyone's going to have to be locked in on all their coverages.
Dustin.
Okay, I'll ask another one. Fine. I just want to talk a little bit more about what you said about what they run so well in the screen space. I mean, just what impresses you just about, I guess, the sophistication of their offense? How is it changed in the years that you've played them, and are they operating any differently this season, just with the amount of stuff they run through those two bigs?
I would say a little bit, but it really just depends on the personnel and who's in the game. I mean, I feel like it's kind of similar to my the freshman year when Jaden Ivy, they used him kind of like Carson Edwards, where they used guards a little bit more with ball screens with him. And then they used Stefanovic like him with Ryan Klein coming off a lot of screens. So yeah, it's pretty similar. And then obviously they throw it in. I feel like they throw it in a lot more than they did in the past because they have the two-headed monsters down there. So it's they're going to be a tough cover to guard, but I mean, we'll be ready.
Jim Coyle.
Rob, this should be the most explosive. We talked about the atmosphere a minute ago, but this should actually be the most explosive atmosphere since you've actually been at Indiana. How might that help you guys? And is there sometimes that noise actually hurts you all?
I would say at home it doesn't hurt us at all, but I mean, definitely that home atmosphere is going to help us. I feel like once we get on a run, it's easier to score, and then I feel like it's easier to get stops because it affects the away team. So yeah, we're just going to need the student section and everybody there just to be into the game, and I feel like we're going to feed off that energy.
Jeff Rabjohn.
Hey, I got two, but the first one's real quick. The Crimson Guard, the student section, they're trying to get all the students to suit up, wear suits. I know that's kind of a silly thing, but it's kind of become a thing. Just, do you guys even notice that? Is it cool that the students are doing that? Just what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be crazy to see everyone in a suit. I mean, I doubt it'll happen, but just to see everyone in a suit. Yeah, obviously we see all the things that I think we're 12 or, well, I don't know if you can consider that last game a suit or not, but I mean, we're undefeated with the suit because that's what he always wears at home. So yeah, I mean, our main goal is to stay undefeated at home. And I feel like if we do that, we'll have a big shot at the Big Ten at the end of the year. And yeah, we're really just looking forward to the atmosphere tomorrow. And if we see everyone in suits tomorrow, it'll be pretty funny, honestly.
And the basketball, thanks for that. And the basketball question I had, you guys have been much better offensively since the Penn State game. In the Penn State game, there were stretches where there wasn't a lot of movement. The movement's been better. Just points per possession, other things have been a little better. Why is that? What has improved over the last couple of weeks?
I say our movement when the ball goes into the post. I feel like before that we were stagnant and we didn't really get a lot of off ball movement. So the defense really set and it was easy to guard us. So I feel like just playing out of the post and just having different movements, different cuts that we do really opens up the floor for everyone.
Thanks, man.
Kevin, Alex, and we'll finish up with Tyler.
Yeah, just ending the streak. I mean, is there a feeling amongst the teammates here, and particularly you being a senior, enough is enough and you don't want to go out, not losing to Purdue? And also the confidence that you guys play with at home. What have been some of the keys as far as, maintaining that home win streak, you think?
Yeah, there's definitely an optimistic feeling in the building. So yeah, really guys are just really energetic in practice. And I mean, it's something we've really talked about since the beginning of the year. So yeah, I mean, everyone's really ready for tomorrow, and we just really can't wait to get out there.
Alex.
Hey, Rob, I'm not sure if you saw Coach Woodson's comments earlier, but he mentioned that you maybe had a tough go of it in the past. I guess he's referencing previous seasons. I guess from a mental standpoint, are you more confident this year? And what he says that he also said that, he tries to show you a lot of love and lets you know that he cares about you. What kind of things, conversation wise, do you guys talk about? And do you feel that obviously from him on a day-to-day basis?
Really, I feel like it just starts with practice. I feel like, yeah, that's the biggest thing. The biggest change is just the conversation he has with everybody really in practice. Just whether you miss a shot, whether you turn the ball over, whatever, it's on to the next play in. He really doesn't dwell on the past. So that's a big thing. So, yeah, he just wants you to move forward. And I mean, his biggest thing, I feel like he even talked to the team about it last week about, I mean, he feels like if you dwell on the past, you really can't be successful in life or in sports. So really it's on to the next play, on to the next thing, no matter what happens.
Last question, Tyler.
Hey, Rob, I hope you're doing well. You've played with Trace his entire career at IU. What's the biggest way that you feel like you've seen him grow? Maybe not in terms of like his tangible skills, but kind of more like from a leadership aspect, or the kind of stuff that he does off the court.
I would say definitely his communication, whether it's like on the court too, him talking more in practice, and him just getting guys ready to go. His intensity he always has. So yeah, he's really a super friendly guy. He likes to have the team together all the time. So yeah, from a leadership standpoint, I feel like he brings guys together. He just wants to win. I mean, that's his biggest thing.